What up, y'all? It's your girl Ashley. I be ballin' with the I be ballin' basketball show. Candace Parker has retired. The legend, the icon. She's my favorite player of all time. She's my GOAT. And I wanted to watch, highlights of her, from high school, Tennessee with Pat Summitt, to LA Sparks with Lisa Leslie and winning the championship, and then Chicago Sky winning the championship, then Aces with a championship. And I wanted to read a lot of her accomplishments as well. And I was shocked because she signed, to the Aces, and I thought, okay, she's going to be healthy, she's going to play more with the Aces and, win another run, another ring. But as soon as my friend RC, when RC told me that she retired, I was like, what? I know she's been through a lot of injuries. I saw her documentary, Unapologetic, and I actually did a review on that if you want to check it out on my channel. And she was, exercising, doing different things for her body, and I remember her saying, like, she don't want to be, hobbling around after she retired, and I see so many NBA coaches, hobbling around on the sideline because they have so many miles on their body. So I understand why, she retired, because she's probably like, I don't know, like, what exactly happened, but maybe it was her foot, and maybe she needed another surgery, or maybe she wouldn't be ready for training camp. But that definitely has to be mentally and physically draining, all the surgeries, all the rehabbing, And she says she never cheat the game. So here is some of it. Dear Summer, this is her on her Insta. I know you gonna miss me. I'm retiring. I promised I never cheat the game, and that I'd leave it in a better place than I came into it. The competitor in me always wants one more, but it's time. My heart and body knew, but I needed to give my mind time to accept it. I always wanted to walk off the court with no parade or tour, just privately with the ones I love. What now was to be my last game. I walked off the court with my daughter, and I ended the journey just as I started it with her. This off-season hasn't been fun on a foot that isn't cooperating. It's no fun playing in pain, 10 surgeries in my career. It's no fun knowing what you could do, if only. It's no fun hearing she isn't the same when I know why. It's no fun accepting the fact you need surgery. Again, I fell in love with an orange ball at 13 years old, and because of it my world goes round. The highs are unmatched and the lows taught me lessons on and off the court. I'm proud I've always been true and stayed true to me, even when it wasn't popular. I'm grateful that for 16 years I played a game for living, and despite all the injuries I hooped. I'm grateful for family, friends, teammates, coaches, doctors, trainers, and fans who made this journey so special. In the meantime, know I'm a business man, not a businessman. Hey, that's Jay-Z. If you know it, you know. This is the beginning. I'm attacking business, private equity, ownership. I will own both a NBA and WNBA team. That's what's up. Broadcasting, production, boardrooms, beach volleyball, dominoes. Sorry, babe, it's going to get more real with the same intensity and focus I did in basketball. My mission in life, like Pat Summitt always said, is to chase people and passions, and you will never fail. Being a wife, mom, still remains priority number one, and I've learned that time flies, so I plan to enjoy my family to the fullest. Today's players enjoy it. No matter how you prepare for it, you won't be ready for the gap it leaves in your soul. Forgive me as I mourn a bit, but I'll be back loving the game differently in a while. I'm done for now, so one for now, possibly forever. We had fun together, but like all good things, we must come to an end. Please show the same love to my friends. Dear Summer. It says Marcus Parker, so I'm guessing her brother made this. This is her high school highlights. And she's one of my favorite players, and all of her highlights show why she's my favorite, you know? She's my favorite because I love two-way players, but, hey, that's her dunking. Way to go. She's my favorite player because, ooh, look at that spin. That's a nice spin. She's my favorite player because she is she started a movement, you know. She's like a point forward. She can do it all. She can get the rebound, go coast to coast. She can dish it, but she can also dunk it. She's very acrobatic. You know, she got the post moves. She got the jumper. She got the handles. Nobody was doing what she was doing at 6'4". Look, she's blocking shots, but she can also have post moves like, you know, Shaq dominating, or you could be finesse like Dirk. Look at that. People wasn't doing that. Also, she's a post player, but she don't need no point guard. Look, she got the steal. Look at the handles. Nobody can pick her pocket. Oh, Iceman Gervin, George Gervin finger roll. There's nothing she can't do. Post players was not doing what she was doing. Period, point blank. Because she kind of has like the body of like KD, and she's playing like a wing, but she's playing in the post. You know what I mean? She's playing like a guard, but she's 6'4". She can do it all. You want her to be like the point guard? Okay, she can. Look at that no-look pass. She can dish, right? But at the same time, if you want her to be a wing, she can play on the wing. Look at her handles. Look. Step back, jumper. You want her to be a traditional post player? Yeah, okay. I got the, you know, face-up game, right? But she also got the post game, too. Back to the basket game, you know? And I love her swagger, you know. The baby hairs. Look at that. I mean, and think about everything she's accomplished. Oh, look at that spin in the crossover. Oh, behind the back. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is insane. That is insane in the membrane. That right there is incredible. That's incredible, yo. And it's like, I started watching her. I didn't know about her in Naperville. I started watching her at Tennessee with Pat Summitt and those staring eyes, those Pat Summitt staring eyes. And I was just rooting for her in college. She's like that player that I was watching in college. And then I followed her to the WNBA, playing with Lisa Leslie and the Sparks. I was like always a fan of the WNBA, you know, Diana Taurasi, Elena Beard, Lisa Leslie, you know. But then when Candace Parker came, I was like, yo. And I was like, Lisa Leslie, she's one of my favorite players, playing with another future great player. And I liked those two eras and how those two eras met. And I was like, yo, this is awesome. Hey, shout out to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston said some good things about Candace. Okay, so let's watch this video. Tennessee Athletics. They're going to talk about her career as a Lady Vol.
Candace Parker was the 6th Lady Vol to have her jersey retired. Her banner was unveiled on January 2nd, 2014, prior to the Lady Vol's SEC opener against LSU. During her 3-year playing career, Parker led the Lady Vols to back-to-back NCAA championships in 2007 and 2008, an SEC regular season championship in 2007, and SEC tournament titles in 2006 and 2008. Tennessee posted a 101-10 overall record during her time on Rocky Top. CANDACE started 109 out of 110 games, scoring the third most points in school history and pulling down the sixth best rebounding tally as of her career's end. She still ranks number 3 in career double-doubles, tied for number 2 in career rebounding average, and number 4 in scoring average. Although she was not the first player to dunk in a college game or even at Tennessee, Parker did make the dunk a more common occurrence in women's basketball. She was the first female to dunk in an NCAA game, doing so twice against Army on March 19, 2006. She also set UT records for most dunks in a game, season, and career.
Get that still.
CANDACE received many awards and honors
during
her time as a Lady Vol, including the John R. Wooden Award and the USBWA Player of the Year in 2007 and 2008. She was also named NCAA Tournament Most Outstanding Player in 2007 and 2008, SEC Female Athlete of the Year in 2008, and SEC Player of the Year in 2007. Parker was the first overall pick in the 2008 WNBA draft, and she is now in her 14th season as a pro. She was named 2008 League Rookie of the Year and is a 2-time WNBA MVP, a Finals MVP, and a 6-time All-Star. Parker, who played a key role in the U.S. women winning a gold medal at the 2008 and 2012 Olympics, was inducted into the UT Athletics Hall of Fame in 2019.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, and if you guys notice, if you guys watch the WNBA and notice, every time someone, breaks a record or makes a record, they be like, this hasn't happened since Candace Parker. Hello, she's a legend. And here's the crazy part about Candace Parker. These are Chicago Sky highlights. Oh, I should have, Alright, I'll go back to the Sparks. I was gonna show the Sparks highlights, but I'll go back to you guys. Sparks fans, do not get mad at me. I'm gonna go back to the highlights. But see how she passes? She can fit on any team. Any team you want. She can play on any team, any position. It don't matter if it's a bunch of stars. Don't matter if she gotta carry the load. Look, back to the basket, like the footwork. Oh my goodness, she's incredible. So, I'm going to see, these are the career rankings, alright? Points, 9th of all time. Rebounding, 3rd, right? Assists, 7th. What player is in the top 10 in all these categories? Think about it. Think about that. Steals, 16th. Double-doubles, 4th. Triple-doubles, 3rd. What can I say? And here's the crazy part. There's more players getting triple-doubles, like Alyssa Thompson, But Candace Parker is the one that really started the triple-doubles. Because she can be so impactful with just her passing, or just her scoring, or just her defense. She's incredible. What more do you want? What more can you... And honestly, I think Sky could have won at least 2. That, the following year when they tried to repeat, I was like, come on. I was like so... Because I felt like they actually had a better team the following year in 2022 than 2021. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, and won. Skytown, Chi-Town. She got the 3, she got the mid-range. What can she do? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. And the other players that I really like, Lauren Jackson, I really like, Elena Deladon, because they're versatile. I like versatile players. I love diversity. But also, what is Copper doing? Copper, you can't stop her. But think about it. She had 10 surgeries. Think about where she would be. She would even be higher in WNBA rankings and all of that if she was healthier. Even in college, you know, those stats would have been even better if she was completely healthy. Obviously, sometimes it's hard to be completely healthy, but I'm just saying, like, think about all the time that she missed and to still be in top 20, top 10 in a bunch of categories. And it's like, yo, and it's almost like you gotta appreciate her because she's been balling and winning for decades upon decades. And now, she's, an analyst for March Madness, for NBA TV, for NBA on TNT, right? And she trying to become a business. You know what I mean? Not just a businesswoman, a businessman. And oh, that was a great pass. And I remember watching Unapologetic. She was talking about how she wanted to be like Magic Johnson because Magic Johnson is like a brand, right? He got his own theaters and everything. So I see clothing lines, I see perfume lines, I see, the baby hairs, the and the black don't crack, skin, I mean, fashion, whatever she want to do, she can accomplish that. And she want to own NBA and WNBA teams. She can do that because she's actually in both worlds, She's in both worlds, and I just been following her wherever she go. Sparks. I've always actually been a Sparks fan because of Lisa Leslie. But think about this. She was with Lisa Leslie, right? So she learned from her. But think about this. I remember a whole bunch of people was like, she can't play with Emeka Egwuregwu because of their positions. They won a championship together, yo. She could fit anywhere, yo. USA team, she could fit anywhere, yo. Remember, yo, she got cut. That was bogus. Bogus. Because how can you not use a player like her on USA? Because she does so many things, you know what I mean? Let me see. I'm gonna go. Oh, here it is. Here it is. See, Spark fans, I got ya. LA Sparks made this career highlight video. I got you guys. Don't worry. I got you guys. I'm gonna look up a whole bunch of. Oh my goodness! Did you guys see that? Oh my goodness! The handles are like a guard, bro. What players can run a pick and roll as a ball handler and a screener? I'm waiting. Now, are a bunch of people doing that now? Look at that. She don't even need a point guard to give her the ball in the post because she is a point guard. She just set herself up and put herself in her position. Like, man, oh, and I loved it when she did that. You see that? It's sort of like a hook shot mixed with a floater. I was like, oh my goodness, she's just amazing. But okay, so 3-time WNBA champ on 3 different teams. Might I add? That is a record. So WNBA Finals MVP, 2-time MVP. Also, she won Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same year. No one has ever done that, and I don't think there may be another player that does that, but I don't know when. I don't know when. Do you know? I don't know. Look at that Euro step. She got all the moves. Man. All-Star Game MVP, 7-time All-Star, 7-time first team All WNBA first team, 3-time WNBA second team, 2-time all defensive second team. What second team? She never made it. Y'all gotta be kidding me. Y'all gotta be kidding me. So she won Defensive Player of the Year in 2020, but she wasn't on the all defensive first team? There gotta be an error, or they messed up. They messed up. All rookie team, right? Oh, she was the WNBA assist leader in 2015? Tell me how many post players could do that. Yeah, Jokic just doing it. But guess who started it? Guess who made it popular? Hey, I'm waiting. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Chelsea Gray. Well, shout out to Chelsea Gray. 3-time WNBA rebounding leader. 3-time WNBA peak performer. WNBA 20th anniversary team, and she made the 25th anniversary team. She's a EuroLeague champion, a 2-time, NCAA champion, and the 2-time AP Female Athlete of the Year, right? And then Player of the Year for USBWA, Naismith College Player of the Year. Why she only got one of those? That's from 2008. What happened in 2007? Y'all, why y'all dissing her, man? And one. And she's strong. She's very quick. She's very quick and fast for a big. And a lot of bigs can't keep up with her. But she too strong for, if you too little, if you ain't got the height, sorry. Y'all better get in the weight room. Y'all better get in the weight room for real. 2-time NCAA tournament MOP. So those are her accomplishments. And who knows, like I said, injuries, she could have been higher and got even more awards and accolades. Oh, did you guys see that pass? That is sweet. Oh my goodness. She's just freaking amazing. But I'll let you guys listen to some of this.
Overtime.
Oh, dang. I thought that was funny. I was going to put the noise on there. Hey, shout out to Brittany. She got a book coming out too, Brittany Griner. The Aces wanted to say thank you, Candace. Thank you.
To join the Aces, I'm ready for the challenge. I think the greatest can evolve and learn from every situation.
When you have the opportunity to add a champion to your team and one of the best well-known WNBA players to ever play the game, it's what most teams would take.
Candace Parker is truly one of the GOATs of the women's game. She's just carried herself and held herself to the standard of excellence. And I think it is palpable when you're around her or in her presence. You can feel the standard.
CP3, she is on a mission out there in this game. That's a bad girl right there.
What she's meant to the game is really not measurable because she's changed the game.
Parker on the steal, behind the back.
You throw in somebody like Candace that is able to do everything a guard is capable of doing and something that a post is able to do. And so you need pioneers like that in the game or in your profession that kind of changes what it looks like to be a pro basketball player. She always said, like, don't put me in a box. And she's been able to kind of like break barriers and what that kind of looks like.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
There's only one Candace Parker, one of one. And not very many people can say they're the first, but I would say she is the first that just threw off the labels as a basketball player and was just a baller.
Look at her rebound.
As good as a basketball player that she is, she's an even better human being.
You can't really even put into words what somebody's impact is when they're able to not play and still make such a big difference on a team.
And just being her teammate and being on court with her, I'm like, this is why she is who she is. How she approaches the game, how she sees the game, how she talks the game. You're like, oh my God, no wonder you were MVP and Rookie of the Year. No one knew what to do with you. And I hope later on down the road that there's a young girl that's in here that's on the team talking about me in this way, because the greatness that just oozes from Candace, it just trickles down to everyone else, and you understand why she's so great at what she does, and like, snaps to Candace for real.
What she's done as a player, as a mother, what she's doing as an analyst, and just showing that you can be a myriad of things and do them all well.
She's carried a lot when you think about what she's had to endure through her career, and being able to have a Candace Parker who brings a historical context to the game. National champion, world champion, Olympian, and we had the honor of being able to say that she played for the Las Vegas Aces.
Thank you, Candace. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my freaking goodness. That was almost a tearjerker, man. Because it's like sad because she's leaving, but it's also exciting because you get to look back and see how she changed the game. You know, kind of like how they say Jordan changed the game, or Steph Curry changed the shooting game. He changed how players get to play. And she's definitely one of one, you know, she's an alien from another planet. And I like when they showed Asia and Candace, and it's sort of kind of like Lisa Leslie and Candace, right? The vet with the young player, and now it's kind of like, that was kind of like, okay, Asia's the young player and Candace is the vet. And I wish she would have played, you know, had her farewell tour, but, you know, in the Insta, you know, message story, she was like, she didn't want the farewell tour, and, you know, their journey started with her daughter, and it's ending with her daughter. Her daughter might play some sports, and I think she plays volleyball and basketball, so who knows how tall she's gonna be. So, and, you know, they have a son named Air. I believe that's his name, Air. You know, who knows what he becomes, you know, but it don't have to be sports. But, and she's also a wife and, you know, a mother, and she's got so many other things ahead of her. And so we're still gonna see her. She's gonna be talking about basketball and doing so many things. Make sure you guys check out that unapologetic documentary. That was awesome, and it gives inner details about her life from the beginning to now, right? And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys like about the video, or what you guys love about Candace Parker and her impact. And man, I wish she played one more. And even she said, she was like, you know, the athlete in her wants to do one more, but she won't cheat the game. If she not gonna play at her best, she don't want to be out there, you know. And, you know, she could have played more, you know, and got her stats up, or she could have easily just not played a lot of minutes on the Aces and get another, you know, trophy. But she says she don't want to cheat the game. If she can't give her all, she don't want to be out there, and that's commendable. She could have just said, yo, let me get a couple of my stats up, let me get, you know, maybe 5 rings or 6 rings. But she's like, nah. She left the game better than when it was. That's true. With Adidas, and she's the first female, you know, WNBA player to be on NBA 2K, yo. And it's like, yo, oh, I even got it, yo. Let me get this. I even got it right here, yo. She's a legend. She's first. She's a legend, y'all, man. CP3, thank you, yo. I've been watching you since I was like in middle school, and it's just so crazy, yo. But thank you, Candace. Thank you so much. From one of your favorite fans, Ashley. I be ballin', and I'm out. Peace.